Want free COD points, ain't got money. Stop using Razorback. Listen here, buddy. There's a link in the description. I want you to tap. Click that, earn points, download the app. Yo, what is up guys, it's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. And today's video, or tonight's video rather, that I have for you guys is going to be a banger. I think this one is going to be something you guys are going to enjoy. If you guys know me, you know my channel, I do a lot of class setups. I give you the best perks, best attachments, best guns. I do a lot of tips and trick stuff on my channel. And today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to basically build your own overpowered class setup for any gun you want, literally any setup you want. I'm going to teach you guys how to build the perfect class setup for what you guys want to rock with. Now, I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you guys can, I'll drop a like on this thing. That would be absolutely awesome, and I'd appreciate if we get 2,000 likes. So we'll talk about this. I'll give you guys the ways to build your own class setups and build the best ones, and then I have a little bit of stuff I need to talk about at the end of this video. So if you guys are true supporters, I'd appreciate if you guys listen till the end. I want to speak my mind at the end of this video, so let's get right into it. Now, I have up on my second monitor right now a screenshot of basically everything: the perk 1s, the perk 2s, the perk 3s, the tactical grenades, the attachments for everything. And I'm going to talk about how you build your class setup and how you basically get the best bang for your buck, is a term I like to say, or you make your class setup the most effective for what you guys need to do. Now, we're going to start off by talking about the weapon attachments, and then we're going to go more into the perks, tacticals, lethals, as well as wild cards. So everyone knows on my channel I stress attachments. Attachments are key. Think about a gun like the Vesper. The Vesper is probably one of the best guns in Black Ops 3, but the Vesper with no attachments is probably one of the worst guns in Black Ops 3. That one needs attachments like extended mags and grip. I'll throw up a picture up on the screen right now. This is just a blank KN-44, and we can see all the attachments that are available for the guns. There's quick draw, there's grip, there's going to be a silencer, there's going to be high cal, stock, laser sight. You guys basically see them all. When picking your attachments, I usually try to do 2 attachments or 3 attachments. However, if you want an optical sight like a red dot or a reflex sight, it's best to only run 2 attachments with the reflex sight. Now, when picking attachments, this is what you have to watch out for. The first 2 attachments are going to be free. You can just put those on and they only take up 1 slot. However, when you put that 3rd attachment on or the 4th attachment on, you're going to need what is called a wild card, which basically means the first 2 attachments only take up 1 slot each, but having a 3rd attachment is going to take up 2 slots because you're going to have the wild card as well as the 3rd attachment added on. So basically, most of the time I would recommend running 2 attachments. However, if you're using a gun that you need a 3rd attachment on, you can use the double points and use the wild card to be able to get that. For example, a gun like the Vesper, you could rock with just extended mags and grip. There's good for 2 attachments. Now, on an assault rifle, you might need stock, quick draw, as well as fast mags. You might need those 3 attachments, but for the most part, if you guys can stick to 2 attachments, that is how you're going to make your class setup the most effective. And 2 attachments that will be standardly good are something like, a grip and a quick draw, stock, fast mags. Those are probably really good attachments. You guys know the best attachments, but that's basically what I want to talk about the attachments. The first 2, you should always have 2 attachments. Never have 1 attachment, never have no attachments if you have them available. You always want to have at least 2. However, adding those 3rd attachments and those 4th attachments can be very costly, and you have to watch out and only do those when they are really needed. Let's go right now and talk about the first perk slot. I'd say attachments are the most important part of a class setup, and perks are the second most important. Let's talk about building your own class setup with the perk 1 slot. In perk 1 slot, I'll show it up on the screen right now. We have Afterburner, we have Blind Eye, I think it is, 6th Sense, Flak Jacket, Overclock, and Ghost. Now, perk 1 is one that's a very sought after slot for the perks. There's so many good ones in here. Afterburner is one that is very good, and I love this because it gives you the outplay ability. If you have a scuff controller, you like to jump around with a scuff controller, you need to have Afterburner on class setups. Blind Eye is a pretty worthless perk. It only protects you against air support. If the enemy has air support, just go inside or leave the game, to be honest. The best, or even just run a class with a black cell and shoot it down. You don't really need that one. 6th Sense can be a good one, and I think that is very good. However, it's not needed. Most of the time when 6th Sense activates, you've already spotted the guy with your eyes, obviously, and you've already seen him. So 6th Sense can be valuable, but most of the time you've already seen the guy. Flak Jacket, obviously a great perk for every single Call of Duty game. There's so many dumb explosives in COD. Flak Jacket is good. Overclock is very good. Specialists are so strong in this game. Having Overclock is good, and Ghost can be good as well. But for the most part, you know, people don't get that many UAVs in Black Ops 3. It takes 5 kills to get a UAV, and if you're playing a game like TDM, you don't really need Ghost because not many people are going to be going on a 5 kill streak. If you're playing an objective game mode, for example, Fracture, a lot of people are going to be getting UAVs because of just bringing their points back into the slot, and that's why you'd probably have to use that. So that's what I say for the perk 1 slot. You usually want to run, like I said with the same thing as the attachments, your first perk is free. However, if you want to run 2 perks in 1 slot, it's going to cost you a wild card as well. So it's going to be basically you get 1 for 1 or you get 2 for 3. For the most part, you're going to want to stick out to 1 perk in each slot, but there are certain times where I'll run Afterburner Flak Jacket or I'll run Scavenger Fast Hands. Those are basically the best combos of doubling up on ones. As we have here, the second perk slot, we have Fast Hands, Anti-Up, we have Hardwired, we have Tracker, Cold-Blooded, and Scavenger. Usually this is one where I will double up. Fast Hands is pretty much needed for every single class. Fast Hands is such a good one. I definitely recommend it on every class, and usually if you're going to double up on any perk slot, I would double up on the second perk slot with Scavenger Fast Hands or Hardwired Fast Hands if you don't plan on going on big streaks. And that's it for the second perk slot for making your own best classes. If you don't plan on going on streaks, just run Fast Hands, pick up guns, you'll be fine. Perk 3 slot, we have Gung Ho, we have Blast Suppressor, we have Awareness, we have Tac Mask, we have Engineer, we have Dead Silence. Perk 3 slot isn't really that useful. For the main part, I just throw on Blast Suppressor or Tac Mask, depending on if they're throwing nades or not. Blast Suppressor can be good, and the thing about Blast Suppressor is a lot of people think it's just for hiding yourself off the minimap. That is not true. Blast Suppressor is really good as well for hiding the sound it makes, because a lot of people can hear that sound, oh, there's a guy boosting around me. That's why I like Blast Suppressor, it's more for the sound, and Tac Mask is just an anti-BS because you don't want to be hit with stun grenades and stuff. Now, a lot of times people ask me, what are the best tactical grenades? What are the best lethal grenades? And my answer is, in a public match, unless you're running Scavenger, if you're going to run any tacticals or any lethal grenades, you want to run Scavenger with it because Scavenger replenishes it. If you throw a Semtex, then you run over a Scavenger pack, you're going to pick up another Semtex, which basically means if you're going on streaks, you could have 5 Semtexes in a life or 5 frag grenades in a life. If you're not running Scavenger, never use a lethal or a tactical. It's just not worth it to get 1 stun grenade per life when you really could have an extra perk or an extra attachment or a red dot sight with that slot. And that's what I'm going to say for making your overpowered class and making your class up the most effective. That's my recommendation. Don't run lethals or tacticals unless you're running Scavenger. And that's basically it. That is pretty much all I have to say for how you guys make your own best class setups. You want to optimize these class setups. Avoid using wildcards as much as possible. If you avoid using wildcards, you're going to have more slots for the more effective stuff. And that's basically it when it comes to class setups. So hopefully you guys can leave a like for that. I would really appreciate it. Now I want to talk to you guys a little bit about more personal stuff to do with my channel. Basically, Call of Duty was really popping about a week or two ago. New guns came out and it was super awesome, but now we're in that sort of space where it's August right now, and we have August, September, October, so we have 3 months left till the next Call of Duty game, and Black Ops 3 is sort of in, not really a dead space right now, but sort of a bland space, where we have pretty much everything until new guns drop, until new DLC drops. For now, for the next month or two, we're probably just going to be sitting there. Obviously, COD XP happens in a month, which is going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to that event in California. If you guys are 18 years old and you live in California in the LA area, go to COD XP. It's a huge COD tournament. They have like laser tag, paintball. It's just gonna be really fun, and I'm gonna be going there. And by the way, that's not a sponsored message. Call of Duty, people are crazy nowadays. They'll think anything time you say something is good about Call of Duty, that Call of Duty pays you. I mean, I wish Call of Duty was paying me to make these class setup videos, because that would be pretty awesome, man. But I really don't think any YouTubers get paid by Call of Duty, and if they do, maybe just the big super famous ones. Definitely not people around my size. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, I've done a lot of tip videos, and I've done a lot of class setups, and I basically maxed out on most of the tips in Black Ops 3. When the next Call of Duty game comes out, I'm going to be having tips and tricks. I'm going to have so much content. You guys better like stay subscribed and stay active for when the next COD drops. I'm going to be uploading multiple times a day. But for now, what do you guys want to see? I'm never really someone to give this, but I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. My favorite thing to do on my channel is tip videos. I love doing tip videos, but like I said, the game's been out for so long, there's only a certain amount of tips you can give. Other videos that I like to do on my channel is live comms. I enjoy doing live comms, however, it's not the most fun when I just play by myself all day and just record. I'm not someone that can really do that. I like to just be in a Skype call with my friends when I play and not always be try-harding and recording. You know, that's usually my sort of style. Live streams. I used to live stream a lot, and a lot of people ask me, why have I stopped live streaming? It was basically to focus on videos, but now I'm thinking for the rest of the summer, I mean, I know a lot of you guys are going back to school now, but the rest of the summer, we still have like a month of summer. We have August, obviously, and then a little bit into September for most people. So I'm thinking that maybe live streams would be the thing to start up and be doing, and basically this is what I was thinking. I want to do live streams, and I want to make poppin' live streams, and then basically, if I get a good gameplay while I'm streaming, for example, I get 100 plus, or I get double nuclear, I can turn that into a video portion, and some people seem to enjoy that. And I also want to do a lot more of the going MLG videos, which is basically playing competitive with my friends. Obviously, I'm really hyped for that COD XP event, and no, I'm not playing at the event, I'm just going to watch. But basically, I just want to talk to you guys about the videos I enjoy making, and what do you guys enjoy watching from me the most. I know you guys all love my tip videos, and those are going to keep coming whenever there's tips to give. Obviously, I still have more tips. People are going to be asking me questions. They're going to inspire video ideas. But what do you guys like to see? Do you think the live streaming thing would be pretty cool, and turning those into videos on the good gameplays I get? Would you guys like to see more of the going MLG? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, because I know you guys support me, and I hope this video gets some likes. I hope if you guys are watching this till the end, if you guys could smash up, you know, the likes on it. That's what really motivates me, is looking at the number of comments, the number of likes, reading through the comments, reading through when you guys tweet me saying my video helped you guys get a better score. Stuff like that really is what inspires me to upload daily and to upload a lot of Black Ops 3 content. And I really want to know what you guys like from me and what you guys would like to see up until the next Call of Duty game. I basically know my whole plan for the next Call of Duty game. I'm going to be going hard in the paint. But that's basically what I want to talk to you guys at the end of this video. If you guys stuck around to the end, leave a comment saying COD if you made it to the end of the video. That's how I know you're a true homie, if you actually watched to the end of this video, because this is like 12 minutes long. If you guys leave that comment saying COD, you guys are true homies. And leave a comment saying which sort of videos you really like from me. Do you like the live comments? Do you like the live streams? Do you like the UMGs, the Going MLG series? What do you guys like? Let me know in the comment section down below. And drop a like. And I'm out. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Licky. And I'm out. Peace. Love you guys. Love all you guys who watched till the end. You're the homies. I'm out.